There we go. Much better. All right. I think I'm just going to have to abandon Streamlabs at this point. It's just horribly, horribly wrong right now. Horribly wrong. It alleges that we were streaming for the last few minutes. We were not, clearly. People were in two different chats, which is odd because I don't have two different chats. And when I decided to put a message up in the other chat, it revealed my full name, which was not ideal, I will say. Not ideal. It's probably what I'm registered under with Streamlabs, but I prefer Streamlabs did not reveal that. There we go. So we're back after some minor technical difficulties there. Back to RimWorld. And before I started bouncing around here, I wanted to... The bedroom situation is completely out of control right now. Completely out of control. We have tons of unowned beds. I feel I was probably building this bed for Stabby. Paulsley, welcome! Bobcat will be right back. Excellent. Paulsley, welcome. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for taking a break from Planet Zoo to join us here in RimWorld. Always a pleasure to see you. So I think, Stabby, you were going to get this bed. So let's assign that to Stabby. Thank you. And let's just demo. It's an awful bed anyway. Let's just deconstruct that. And this end table is awful as well. Let's build a hopefully better end table. We've got a lot of granite kicking around. So let's do a granite end table there. And this can just get demoed. Let's try and make Stabby's room kind of nice. You're on to Commandos 2. Okay. Know very little about that game. I have a little bit of a backlog of games that need to get on the channel in the reasonably near future, and I was just talking to Vossross about that. It's getting a little silly. I just don't have the time. I simply don't have the time. There are so many games that I would like to put up on the channel, and it's just... There simply is not realistically enough hours in the day. Fingers crossed my interwebs don't keep twitching on and off. Well, you haven't missed much. I've only messed around with a bedroom, so it's not that big a deal. So let's get people moving along here and doing things. Redfoot is constructing granite blocks. Excellent. I still have way more unowned beds than I feel I should properly have. So Penge has got a bed, Duck has got a bed, NG definitely has a bed, Stabby now has a better bed. What else? Scion's down there, Mech is over there, Red, Frog, and Payu. And Fleeb. I saw Fleeb's bed. There he is. Fleeb's got a bed. I feel that accounts for everyone. Have I considered cloning myself constantly? Constantly. Paulsley is turning down so many games. Yeah, people put so much out, it's beyond me. I know, and because they're doing it full time, Paulsley. You and I may not have the luxury, although the way you're tracking right now, you may have the luxury of that sooner rather than later, but you and I don't have the luxury of that. We actually have to go out and work for a living. And, that's a lot of hours out of a day. So my plan now, and this will bore Vossross to tears because I just told him about this privately, but basically what happens in the wee hours is this. Friday is my day off. That's kind of locked in at this point. I have set that schedule. My schedule, unlike when I first started my new job, my schedule is pretty set in stone right now. So I spend all of Friday on the channel. I get up very early, 6 or 7 in the morning, and I bulk record. I record over and over and over just as much as I humanly can until about noontime. And then I start editing that day's video so I can get something up today, Friday. And then when I'm done with that, we kind of jump right into the stream. What I will probably do after the stream is try and get in some more bulk recording for a couple of reasons. One, I didn't get as much done this morning as I wanted to because the games that I'm currently playing, Tavern Tycoon and YouTuber's Life OMG, apparently, both take a long time to play. The gameplay takes time. You're just basically waiting for things to happen. I enjoy playing them both tremendously, but they take time to play. So that kind of chewed up my morning recording a couple of episodes of that. And then I'll do some more bulk recording this afternoon. I really need to focus on at least one new game that I have to get out because I very politely asked for a key and they gave it to me, so I am kind of obliged, and they've even gone so far as to do a follow-up email of like, we're looking forward to the video. Yeah, I bet you are. I wish I had more hours in the day. So I kind of somewhat obliged to get that one out, and I want to. It's a really, really fun game. This is not a chore. It's just there's too much. There's too much to do. Like Paulsey was just saying, there's so many things that I want to do and he wants to do, and there's just literally not enough hours in the day. It just doesn't happen. So I've got stuff I need to do this afternoon, and then probably tomorrow morning I'll do some more recording and editing. I try to get like 2 or 3 days out in advance. That way I don't have to make myself mental on the days that I'm working. NG, what are you doing? You're digging at slate. Would you actually prefer to prioritize refueling that wood generator? And Duck, I notice you're cleaning trash. I would like you to prioritize refueling that wood generator. And anyone else who's got nothing better to do with their lives, Redfoot, you're kind of busy. I'd like to get that chem fuel generator, operational, if we could manage that in any degree. So none of that was a complaint. None of that was, oh, this is terrible. Why did I do this? No, I love this. I absolutely love this. I have not stuck to anything like this ever. I have not stuck to anything I've done ever as much as I've stuck to this channel. We've got cocoa done. Excellent. Now we can make chocolate eventually, except trees take a really, really long time to grow. What would be good right now? Where are we at in terms of like the high-tech stuff? Not a lot. Not a lot. We need to get that multi-analyzer. Well, we may as well get started on it. It's going to take us forever to research it, and we don't have the materials to make it. But it'll get the job done. Hey, Ambi! Welcome! Welcome! Where is Ambi around here? Oh, there she is. Right there. Ambi the kitty cat. I love that we have cats. They have no real function, but they're just adorable, kind of like real-life cats. So no, I love what I do. I just wish there was about, I'm going to say 13 to 17 more hours in the day. That would be great. Seen you die last week. I was yelling at my screen for like 15 minutes. Oh, Vosros the monkey. Okay, you're talking amongst yourselves. You're not talking to me. Yeah, Vosros is dead and we ate him. I mean, the monkey Vosros, not real-life Vosros. No, we didn't do that. First of all, I don't know where he lives, so I don't know how I could have him killed and eaten. And I'd prefer not to do that because he's an exceptionally good friend of the channel, and I really enjoy his company. But yeah, Vosros the monkey, totally dead. Totally in our tummies. Eaten. Duck probably has a piece of Vosros right now. Do we have any monkey meat that we should be aware of? Turkey meat, squirrel meat, pork. That's technically not a monkey. Okay. We need food. We really need food. Actually, we have very little food. Let's go kill things that aren't monkeys. How about all of those wild boars lived in our stomachs eventually? It segued me into, Vampire the Masquerade Coteries of New York. Very nicely. Got it. Okay. Yeah, we are. We're doing vampire stuff. I really want to get to that. I liked that. I just 13 to 17 more hours in the day. That's all I'm asking for. Just a slight readjustment of the entire planet's time schedule is all I'm asking for. I don't think that's very much. Then I could put more stuff out and play more games and put more new things on the channel. That's been my complaint of my own channel. That's what I want to see is more new stuff. But I have to be realistic. It is easier to record games that I already know how to play and I'm familiar with. So something like Tavern Tycoon or something like Crossroads Inn, not that I necessarily know how to play that, but I have a base understanding of it, or YouTuber's Life, OMG, apparently. Any of those games that I can kind of just sort of casually play and I already know what I'm doing, that's way easier to record. And edit. I already know how it's going to go down, so it just moves a little faster. So my biggest complaint about my own channel is not enough new stuff on it. It is a variety gaming channel. It always will be, to my detriment. It's the worst thing in the world you can do. Just don't do that ever. Do exactly what Balsley did. Niche down, get good at something, and put that out. Balsley did everything right with his channel, and he has the success to show for it. I have done everything wrong, and I'm exactly where I want to be because I wouldn't change a thing. I cannot sit there and play the same game forever. It just doesn't work for me. It's just not my kind of mindset. You got a pig or a boar. Good. And you two are targeted for execution. Excellent. We'll have some meat around the place. Some more pork. And everyone's going to bed. Everyone is in bed except Duck, who's got a boar. Duck has a boar? Duck has a pig? Do we have anyone named Pig? No, we have Frog. Frog and Duck. Right. Remember that. Okay. I'm like a genius. No, I just got the timing right. Well, no, there's a certain amount of that. There's a great deal of right game at the right time. There's no question of that. But you had already put the foundation in place. That's the thing, Palsley. You had already put that foundation in place. So when that happened, you were able to take 100% advantage of it and, just kind of ride that wave. And you did. You had already... Look, what did I ask you before the Planet Zoo was actually, released for a full release, not just the beta. I said, hey, are you going to do more Planet Zoo? And you were like, oh my God, I'm going immediately back to Planet Zoo. You had that foundation already in place to build on the success you already had. It was a no-brainer. Anyone who wants to know how to actually put together a YouTube gaming channel should look at Paulsley. That's exactly what you should have done. Don't ever look at my channel. I love my channel. I wouldn't change a darn thing about it, but don't go on me as to how you should do this. There is a visitor. She might have items to trade. Okay, I'm not counting on a lot from you, CRO. You have fabulous hair, though. That is just adorable. Used to watch a few streamers on Twitch play the same 2 games every day to 4 to 8 hours over a year. Yeah, see, I can't do that. I just can't do that. It would drive me mental. I love doing new stuff. I'm always flipping around to new games. The only times I play the same games over and over is at night. So, I come home from work at night, or I just want to relax at night with Mrs. Dave on the couch watching TV, whatever it may be, usually just sitting on our butts watching TV. That's the time where I'm going to play the same game over and over. And we've had this discussion in chat several times. It's very hard for me to gamble on a new game to play by myself. I get so... And again, this is not a complaint. I love every single thing that I do at this channel. It's hard work. It's a lot of hours, but it's very rewarding personally and mentally, spiritually, psychologically. It's very rewarding. But I get so little time to play just for my own pleasure that I'm going to go back to games that I already know I enjoy. And we've done this chat before. We've talked about this before. I'm going to go play XCOM. I'm going to go play RimWorld. I'm going to go play Total War. Any of those. And P.S. the new DLC is complicated, but very good. So I'm going to go back to those because I know how to play them and I know they're going to please me. I know I'm going to have a good time playing them. The other side note of that, and this is going to sound weird until I explain it, is... All right, seriously, this is going to sound weird until So wait for the rest of the sentence is what I'm saying. Wait for the rest of the sentence. I need games I can play with one hand. Wait for the rest of the sentence, please. The reason for that is I am lying back on my couch. I have sort of a little hardcover book and the mouse on that, and I really don't want to reach over to the keyboard. So it's never anything action-oriented. I don't even feel like bringing my controller downstairs. I really am just think of some Roman emperor at dinner. He's just sort of relaxed back on the cushions. That's me when I'm playing games by myself. Phoenix Point I can play with one hand, much like XCOM. And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, you did actually watch yesterday's Phoenix Point, so you know that I have set up a alternate game of that. I've set up a parallel game of that and done much better than I've done in my blind run of it. Do very much enjoy Phoenix Point. It's got its faults. There are things that are just flat out wrong with it. It kills me to say this because I want Phoenix Point to be so amazing, but it almost feels a little more early access than full release. Clue is one-handed. You're right, Phosphorus, and I actually played that. I didn't get very far. I totally failed. But I didn't know you could play as all those different characters. That is the most fun part for me. You could just play as a zillion different characters, and it's really cool. So I played as Professor Moriarty, and then I went up against, I don't remember what her name was, but it was clearly Velma from Scooby-Doo. Anyway, Policy likes my channel. Thank you. Thank you so much. I like your channel for totally different reasons. We do totally different things. Had a complete plan of everything, videos, templates, intros, outros, well prepped. This is what I'm talking about. This is exactly what I'm talking about, Paulsley. Anyone who, if something came up on Reddit or something going, hey, what are some ground rules for starting a Facebook channel? I would send them to your channel. And I'm not saying that to float your ego or anything. It's just, in all actuality, you've done everything correct. And you are reaping the rewards from that. You did the right things. You got the results. And I don't do that. I do everything wrong. I flip-flop around games. I'm not particularly very good at any of them. Let's be brutally honest here, because we all know, sing along if you know the words, ain't no one tuning into the wee hours for competent gameplay. So I'm not very good at any of these games. There are actually games I'm very, very good at, but I don't put them on the channel because nobody will watch them. Nobody is going to watch me play Fallout 4. I almost don't even want to put up any more RimWorld except during the stream because I love streaming with you guys, and RimWorld's very easy for me to play because I'm actually not terrible at RimWorld. I've gotten better at it. Anyway, so all of that. Why do I want to nickname Adrian Monk? Wait, what? hang on, I don't have my little pop-up of Adrian Monk that I can do. Why are we talking about Adrian Monk? Anyway, back to Phoenix Point. I desperately wanted it to be perfect, but it kind of feels a little more early access. There's like critical things that are just not okay with it. The bulk of it is really good, and I am enjoying playing it. I'm not saying I'm having a bad time playing it. I'm just saying it's not really as polished as I want it to be, and my biggest complaint is the look. The graphics are just not good. I don't even bother customizing my characters because it looks terrible. It absolutely looks terrible. I don't know who passed that and said, yeah, this looks great. I think anyone would be clear that in a game like that, in a turn-based tactical, your benchmark... Oh, the visitors are leaving. I totally forgot about you. Sorry. Do we still have time to trade with you? I was talking about how to start a YouTube gaming channel. Who's really good at chit-chatting with people? Hang on, we might be able to get some trading done. Yeah, Mech, you're really good at talking to people. Go trade with that person. They probably don't have much, but give it a shot anyway. So, Phoenix Point, the graphics are just awful. They're god-awful. Phoenix Point, Adrian, nickname from Tiny to Monk. Oh, I see where you're going there. Okay, I got it. I missed several cars in that logic train there. You're allowed to suck in vampire games. I get that. Okay, do you have anything I actually want? You actually have more things than I thought. You only have 78 silver. That's less money than I would like you to have. You can have all of these largely useless weapons that we're never ever going to use. I could take some of that herbal medicine off of you. Yeah, sure. I'll take some herbal medicine. You take some weapons. We'll go on our way. Everybody will be happy. So, graphics, Phoenix Point, terrible. Terrible, terrible. Turn-based tactical Gears of War game coming out during the game ad show last night. No, I didn't see that. I didn't see that at all. I got to get through. I got to get through Phoenix Point, and I've got to add Paranoia in there somewhere, because that's the game I got a key for that I was really, really excited for, and it took me ages to get a key for it for reasons, but I finally got it, and I've test-driven it, and it's really, really fun and really funny, and they very much captured the dark humor of Paranoia. When am I going to do that? I don't know. Probably after I finish this stream, truth be told. Probably after I finish this stream, and then there's other things that I have to do, too. Again, not one darn bit of this is a complaint. I love every second of this, but it is a lot of time. It's a lot of time. And then I've got other things to do tonight that are sort of real life related. And then at some point, my game plan is to actually really dive into the new DLC in Total War Warhammer 2. I kind of gave it just a test drive last night, really not more than about 10 turns on the new Skaven Lord, who's wonderful, if very challenging. It's a very different way to play the Skaven, but I'd really like to get more into that later. Watchmen is coming to a season close. Fantastic. I've got them all on DVR. All on DVR. They are waiting there whenever we want them. We've got Mrs. Dave and I have a couple of other series to get through first. We want to finish watching Cloak and Dagger at some point, because apparently Marvel TV is just going away. Marvel TV, if anyone is unaware, is just going to disappear. They've basically fired everyone. They're going to finish the series that they have, and then they're not doing any more. I do not know what the implications of that are, if they're just saying we're not going to do Marvel stuff on TV anymore, or if they're going to kind of roll it into Marvel Studios as a whole and start up something new. I don't know, but Marvel TV is going away. I'm very sad about that. Am I thinking about playing the new Half-Life? No, probably not. Probably not. It's for a number of reasons. One, I've never played Half-Life. I know. Stop yelling at me, please. It's just, no. If I had to put together the lists of all the games that I want to get on the channel right at this exact second, and then factor in what's coming out in the next 4 to 6 months that I'm aware of, never mind something new popping up on the radar, Half-Life is not going to make it on that list. It's just not my... That's a style of game that I enjoy briefly and then totally don't enjoy anymore. It's like, okay, I've done that. I don't feel like doing that anymore. I know, Pen, shush. Shouldn't you be sick somewhere? Penge is very, very poorly. We should all hope that Penge gets better soon. Those are not words I want to hear. Sorry, man. I'm sorry. I've got a lot of games on my plate now. I can't do any of this. I haven't even played RimWorld. I've been talking for 19 minutes and 41 seconds straight and have done nothing in RimWorld except get some generators fueled up. How's the food situation? P.S. Have we eaten all of Vossros? I think we've eaten all of Vosros at this point. He has become lovely meals for everyone. Is there anything else we could be shooting around here? Oh, yes, turkeys. They're the spawn of evil, so let's make sure they're all dead. And there's not a lot of big animals out, is there? I guess we'll take a few pot shots at that fox and see what happens. This is one of the many Penge clones we've talked about. Oh, no, he cleared it up for me, Vosros. It's magic. Yeah, so Penge, Vosros and I were talking before the stream about how exactly you get such incredible quality videos out daily, having not only a full-time job, but also children, which I find unfathomable. I just have the full-time job part, and I can barely keep up. So my initial opinions was either clones or androids. Penge actually cleared it up. It is, in fact, magic. Yeah, so he is a magician of some sort. Penge Prime is unwell. Penge Unit 4. Well, now you're androids again. I see. You're being mysterious. I see how this is going. Oh my god, Fleeb is going to take forever to research that thing. But you're the best researcher we have, Fleeb. Speaking of Penge, where is he? He's around here somewhere. What are you doing? You're hauling uranium. Okay, perfect. Yeah, so you're just picking up stacks of uranium in your bare hands and walking it around. I'm sure that's very healthy. That seems like a perfectly appropriate thing to be doing with uranium, is just, tuck it in your pockets, walk away. Walk away. Yes, he went to his own spellcaster university where he specifically studied cloning. So there's multiples of him everywhere. In our hearts, we're all Penge, really. I think that's how it works. Fleeb is off to bed. Yeah, I know, the research is exhausting, Fleeb. Absolutely exhausting. It's also very dark in that room. Who's got tattered clothing? Oh, literally everyone. Okay. Sorry about that, guys. All right, we'll queue up some stuff to get made. It's probably just where is my house? There it is. Okay. Let's just get, I don't know, anything at all made. Sure, make a parka. You're already looking at making a hat. Make some pants. Make another hat. Make a shirt. Make, I don't know, make a duster. And make, what do you feel like making? Make a t-shirt. Why not? Make an extra pair of pants. We go through those fairly quickly for, reasons. Okay, what else is going on around here? Payu is also hauling uranium. Very, very good. Also very, very healthy. I don't know that I need this much hay. I mean, I've got a fair number of animals. There's no lie there. We have the warpacas and the muffalos, and the muffalos just gave birth. We've got the 2 cats, one of whom is gravely injured, but it's not Ambi, so that's all I really care about. And there's the other warpaca. And we've got a ton of hay. I should probably convert some of this over to, food that humans eat. That would be a little bit smarter. I think I'll do that, actually. Give me, no, not that, no, just this growing area. Thank you very much. Let's shrink the zone a little bit to say, here. You know what? That's plenty of hay for those guys. Plenty of hay. And let's get a different zoing grown? Yeah, let's get a different zoing grown here. And in here we are going to plant anything, really. Potatoes is fine. How about rice? That grows quite quickly, as I recall. Okay, they'll cut down the hay that they've got. They'll deal with all of that nonsense once everyone actually gets out of bed, because it's nap time in RimWorld. All right, what do we need to do tomorrow? I still need to sort out the bedroom situation, because I'm not sure why we have all these unowned beds. Oh, Stabby's found her new double bed. Excellent. And the granite end table turned out to be normal. Good. That's a perfectly appropriate kind of end table to have. Fleeb, how's your end table? It's good, actually. Great. Good. Good job, Fleeb. And Redfoot, an excellent granite end table. Even better. I don't know what I was doing over here. It was probably constructing another bedroom. What is Half-Life? Half-Life is a very, very famous game that I have never played. Oh, no! Oh, God! Ambi died! Wait! Ambi got killed by a squirrel! Why was I not notified about that? I might have been notified about that, and I might have been dithering on. Oh, no! Ambi! We're losing all our good animals. Phosphorus is lunch, and Ambi may be lunch at some point. It's not personal, Ambi. It's just that, it's free meat. Can we figure out where that happened? Squirrel versus cat. I'm going to say, well, there's a lot of blood over here. Is that where Ambi is? And we have to get revenge on the squirrel for a start. Where Ambi? Oh, Ambi the cat is dead due to squirrel death. Oh, I should keep working on my wall. That's what I should keep doing. As soon as I try and locate where Ambi was killed. Because that's not readily apparent. And again, nothing personal, Ambi. Because it's RimWorld. It's free meat, and I'd like to get it in. Oh, there's a squirrel. Okay, there's multiple squirrels. I'd like to get the meat in before it goes bad. There's a ton of squirrels over here. Here's a dead squirrel? Well, go get that, first of all. That's some free meat. Okay, I've got a lot of squirrels here, and one of them's dead. You're a horrible pet owner. Oh, yeah, that's right. You were pregnant. Ambi the cat was pregnant. No, I don't think the kittens happened. I think the kittens were not brought to term before the squirrel incident, as we shall now call it. Where are you, though? Wait, are you still in here? No, you're not in here, so I can't click on you anymore to find out where you are. That's fussy. Oh, and Wise Guy ain't looking any better, truth be told. Wise Guy's been horribly injured, too. Oh well, somewhere around here is a dead cat, and some people may call that lunch. But not one that I can see. So, ooh, is that compacted machinery? Yeah. Oh, right, excellent. That's always handy. Yeah, get all of that. I would like to get revenge on the squirrel. Maybe we'll just kill all squirrels. There we go. Okay, this is my revenge for you, Ambi. Never trust a squirrel. They're just as bad as turkeys. Oh, no lie there. No lie there, Bobcat. Okay, so this is what I'm going to do, Ambi, is we're going to eradicate squirrels from the map. One of these squirrels killed you, and we're going to get all of them. Eventually. This will probably take a while, because squirrels are wily. We are going to drive the squirrel to extinction on the map for you. For you. And also, that's a lot of snacks we'd have there. Is that Ambi? No, that's a squirrel. Soon to be killed. But, alright, well, back at it, people. Back at it. Everyone start shooting squirrels aggressively. The squirrel eradication program. Oh, God, a fox is after us now. We're not having much luck with animals. Is the fox badly injured? Well, it's been shot by a shotgun. It's probably not doing well. Oh, we shot its tail off. That is untrue, game. I can clearly see the tail right here. Oh, and somebody grab this dead rabbit, please. That's all. It's all lunch. Red, you have a shotgun. It has a fox. How are you failing at this? And watch out for the boom rat and the regular rat. It's all gone a little bit weird. Squirrel on a stick. Wait. Where'd Red go? Hang on. Everybody slow down here. Red. Oh, you're still running away. Okay, good. I accidentally put it into high speed, Red. Do you want to... No, you don't want to shoot anything? Right. All of you guys, come out and help Red. Red's having a bit of an issue with the fox. So, where are you all? Oh, you're all really, really far away. Very, very far away. Well, Red, you just keep running away, and we'll meet you there, eventually. And then we'll shoot that thing. Which, contrary to popular belief, does indeed have a tail. I don't care what the game says. That thing's got a tail. I can very clearly see it. Red, you have a shotgun, man. You have a shotgun. It would be so simple for you to just whip around and blow this thing's head off. You already blew... Oh, wow. Who was that? Whoever that was took a great shot. Attack the squirrel. Everybody at the squirrel, the fox. After you're done with the fox, you can do the squirrels. They're all over the place here. They've all been marked for termination. So, guys, just kind of... Oh, Stabby's in on this. Stabby ain't having this. This is going to be a one-shot for Stabby. And let the stabbing commence. All right, 2 shots. All right, maybe 3. A bunch of shots. Stabby's been injured by a fox. That was one tough fox. Somebody get the food, by the way. Red, just get that in there, would you? Yeah, haul the fox, please. And then everybody go back to shooting squirrels, please. 20th century fox is mean. You can draft him to get him to shoot at it. Yeah, I just kind of wanted him to focus on running away because, I don't actually want him to be injured per se. And if he stops to shoot, it just made more sense to me to have him run and the other colonists come in on the backside and just, stab the fox in this situation. Turn him on attack, take him off flee. Nah, the problem has been resolved. Stabby probably just took a light knock. I'm sure Stabby will be up and running momentarily. No, you took no damage, apparently. You're saying you need treatment. You still don't have your left ear. That hasn't grown back, but... Alright, I don't know what your problem is, Stabby. According to RimWorld, you're uninjured. But, okay, have a little bit of a rest, I guess. Have a little bit of a rest. And, oh yeah, Redfoot just gunned down one of the squirrels with a machine pistol. A little bit of overkill there, Redfoot, but good job. Good job. Tuck that in your pocket. Bring it back home for lunch. How's the rest of the squirrel eradication program going? Oh yeah, we're winnowing them down. Soon have no squirrels on the map. I don't know which squirrel killed Ambi, so I'm just going to kill them all. That's how RimWorld works. Well, at least that's how my brain works. What kind of wall was I building? Steel. Okay, do I still have a fair amount of steel? Where is my steel? I don't have a lot of steel. I do have a fair amount of granite. So let's keep this going in a granite-y fashion. And just in case this comes up again like it did last week, I build the multiple trap corridors for a specific reason. It eliminates the need for hunting later. So many animals will wander through these many trap corridors, there will be no need for hunting. There will be a constant source of animals stumbling into the traps and getting killed. So that's why I do it. I know the raiders will only need one. They only will go to one. I don't need multiples. But for lack of hunting purposes, that's why I do it. Stabby was outfoxed. But Wise Guy's fully healed. Good. Alright, we lost Ambi, but Wise Guy's up and running. He doesn't have a lady cat anymore, which is probably really sad for him. But let's go to a granite wall, and let's get this to go, I don't know, sort of here-ish, and then over here-ish. And we'll keep building the Great Wall around the colony. I want to be able to expand up in here, so I don't want to bring the wall too far down. And did I see, yeah, another steam vent thing here. Steam vent who's what's it. Is there anything any closer than that? I thought I saw one. There's one up here. That's kind of 6 of one, half dozen of the other, but it's not too far away. We could look at doing that. Yeah, friend, welcome! And I never know how to pronounce your name, man. So, Medi? I'm going to go with Medi. But welcome, both of you. Welcome. So glad you guys made it. Excellent. Please feel free to phonetically tell me how to pronounce your name. It's not as easy as EF Random, or F Random, if you prefer. But I like EF Random because it sounds like some sort of radio station. Welcome back to EF Random, EFR 100.9 or something. It sounds like it should be a radio station. So you guys, are you going to move on the wall? It's probably going to take you a while. How much meat do we have? The squirrels are not going to produce much meat. Oh goodness, we've killed a lot of squirrels. Oh, there's 4 dead squirrels in here that have not been butchered yet, and I don't know how much more of this might be squirrel meat. There's the fox. Squirrel meat. Okay, yeah, we are definitely working on the squirrel eradication program. That is happening. So Andy, your death was unfortunate, but it is being avenged. Every single squirrel on this map will be killed. I only wish you could do that in the real world without, complications like the police being called, neighbors being annoyed, that kind of thing. Oh, good, you're chopping down all the hay to make way for the rice. Well, you can put the hay in there if we have room for it. We might run out of room there. All right, what next? What do I need? Do I need anything? Do I need more storage? No, we seem to have a good bit of storage. Is there any more mining we could be doing before I kind of close off the colony to a degree? Well, we do have... I said we don't have any steel. There's a ton of steel over here. We just haven't hauled it over yet. So, good. If I do need to make something out of steel, I've got plenty of it. I should probably pop at least one door in here, just to, allow easier access in and out. And Vossross is putting foxes and turkeys up. And I believe a squirrel. And donuts. Well, Bobcat put the donuts up. Well done, Bobcat. You understand me more. The donuts are more important to me than turkeys. Turkeys are just the spawn of evil and should be killed. Oh, the squirrel's having revenge. So our revenge, he revenged on our revenge, but Red revenged on his revenge on our revenge by just shooting him in his squirrel face. Good. Everything seems to be going swimmingly. How many squirrels are left? 3. Oh, another one has appeared out of nowhere. Let's make sure we kill that. Yep, we're down to 3 squirrels on the map. This is what happened to the dodo, Dodo got fussy, killed a cat. All of a sudden, ain't got no more dodos around, do you? Wait, what's Vossross got? Is that coffee? Revenge of the Revengenists. Yes, indeed. Well, I think it was a threefold revenge, really. It was their revenge on our revenge, and then we revenged on their revenge of our revenge. Yeah, if that's coffee, I'm totally into that. I wouldn't mind a coffee. I just had a coffee before I started streaming. I probably shouldn't have more coffee. It was decaf, though. Surprisingly. I know, right? But I'm old. Caffeine keeps me up at night. Doesn't mean I don't like the taste of coffee. It just means I don't want the side effects. Should I have more coffee? I probably should. I mean, I'm only 35 minutes in, but how am I going to make coffee now? I'm already streaming, and Mrs. Dave has already gone to work, so that's not going to happen. And I probably wouldn't ask her to make coffee anyway, although she would. She would very happily do that, because we like doing things for each other, but I wouldn't ask her to do it. So all of that being said out loud, let's make some more chem fuel, because that's a natural segue. Make a couple more of those. I want to make sure. I might even pop down another. Oh, God, there's a mad rat. What is it with the animals today? What is going on with the animals today? And why does Stabby look more injured than she was before she went in the hospital? Okay, everybody up. Everybody up. We're just doing this en masse. I might actually just draft and exterminate every animal on this thing with a fully drafted army. That might be the way this goes down. I might just kill everything on the map, because the animals are becoming very, very fussy. It's not okay. Wait, there's no one up there. Okay, hang on. Oh yeah, release the war packers for this, because why not? Why not? How many animals and people do we need to kill a rat? Well, apparently more than that, because Penge is in trouble. Yep, Penge is in a great deal of trouble. Penge, leave. Leave. Oh, you've been injured. Oh dear. Keep leaving. Do the opposite of what you're doing now, and there's a blight. Oh, super. Okay, everybody undraft yourself, and somebody grab that rat when you get a chance, please. Where's the blight? In here. Oh, great. It's the heal root. And it's right next to the devil strand, which takes forever to grow, and I don't want to destroy it, but I'm basically going to have to. Yeah, there's no... I just get them all out of here. I know how this is going to plan out. I can trim out the blight, but it's going to come back. So get all the plants out of here, because it's just going to keep happening. There we go. Yep, they're all dead. Oh, RimWorld is not being kind to me today. No coffee in my sugar, please. I don't know how to react to that statement, sir. I like sugar and coffee. And milk. And or cream. Or half and half. Either of those are perfectly acceptable. I like my coffee regular. I like a lot of things regular. Very regular, normal kind of person. Oh, Stabby's fully healed. Good. That's good, because you weren't injured. I think you were just having like a mental day off or something. Smartphone needs to be smarter. Dave needs coffee. And back to blighty old chap Fleeb. Oh, Fleeb, you're so old and frail, and it's taking you forever to research that. Forever. It is 4,000 research points, but you should be like incredibly smart now. Yeah, you've got an 18 intelligence. You're a planet-known master. You know what? Don't even hurry, Fleeb, because we don't have the materials to build the multi-analyzer anyway. Do we have, we have one advanced component. Okay. That's better than no advanced components. You know what would be smarter, Fleeb? Hang on, Fleeb. Hang on. Just hold the phone, Fleeb. What would be smarter is actually getting the whole contacting space thing under our belts here. I don't immediately remember where that lives. It's not transport pod. Have I already researched it? Have I done that? I don't feel I've done that. Isn't that way up here? Where does that live again? And it's not fabrication. It's not advanced fabrication. What the heck is the thing where we can contact the things? Bristly Stranger! Oh goodness, welcome! Welcome. Oh, how nice of you to join us. Why, thank you, sir. Very kind of you. What is the thing that I'm trying to remember? Will somebody please remember for me? Because I'm old and my brain doesn't work well. The thing where we get to contact space and say, hey, we will buy and sell things with you. Wait, do I just automatically have that now? I just did this a couple of nights ago, playing by myself. It's under MISC. Oh yeah, the comms console. We already have this. We should make that. It's, 4 components and some steel, and then the beacon itself is 40 steel and some components. Okay, well, let's get that down there. And where's my other storage? Up there. Throw one of those in there. Yeah, let's get a comms console. Let's calm people. Microelectronics. Probably. Yeah, I think I get it. I thought it was, Lars, I thought it was a separate thing I had to research, but you're right. It's in microelectronics, I believe. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, the high-tech research bench and the comms console. I just thought it was a separate thing that I had to research. I forgot that it actually came with microelectronics. It's the thing with the who's he what's it and the doodad. Yeah, no kidding. All tech talk, yes. We're going to contact space and ask if they want to buy some squirrel meat. I don't know why they would, but we're going to have a great deal of it. Well, as much as you can peel out of a squirrel, which admittedly is not much. But how are we doing on the squirrel eradication program? One left. We have hunted the squirrel almost to extinction because Ambi was killed by a squirrel. We don't know which squirrel, but they're all going to be dead soon. They will be wiped off of the map. Well, let's take my kind of useless room here that I thought was going to be somebody's bedroom and make the comms console. That seems eminently sensible. Pop that down there. And then let's get a light in here so people can actually see what they're doing. That's about all that's going to need. Yeah, that's fine. And I've got the 2 beacons ready to go. It's nap time in RimWorld, so let's just blow through this night. And that way, maybe we can get some... Oh, Penge, what actually did happen to you? Hang on. Penge, what happened to you? Oh, you got quite scratched up. You have moderate blood loss from fighting a rat. Rat paw scratch, rat teeth bite. You got bitten and scratched by a rat. Okay, well, heal that up. Death in 12 hours. That's... less good. Is somebody tending to you? Are you being helped, sir? Mac is not our doctor. Stabby is our doctor. Well, Stabby is one of our doctors. I actually think somebody else is better at it, if I'm not mistaken. And clearly, I kind of am. So, Payu, no, actually, everyone's terrible except Stabby at being a doctor. She stabs people and then she brings them back. So, please prioritize penging to tend. Wow, I've recorded way too many video games today. Yeah, please prioritize penging to tend. Or, if you prefer, tending to penge. That would also be an acceptable thing for you to be doing. Now, the cargo pods, where do those live, and what are they? What is that? Kibble. Okay, I mean, that's useful. It's not useful. I didn't really need it, because we've got so much hay, but the ground control to outer space, I've got some squirrels for you. Yeah, mostly squirrel meat. We've taken the time to skin them because we need to make pants. And boy, Bristly Stranger, let me be very clear about this. You need a lot of squirrel to make pants. Like, not just one squirrel. You can't make pants out of one squirrel. I mean, tons of squirrels need to perish for you to make one decent pair of pants. But the pants are very fun because you keep the squirrel tails on and it's kind of like pants, kind of like a skirt at the same time. It's very fun look. Oh my god, I've been playing YouTubers Life. OMG! Apparently way too much today. So yeah, squirrel pants. So we do skin them and we cut the meat off and then we ship it into outer space for outer space people who enjoy a good squirrel meat sandwich. Is really how we do it. It's even frozen. It arrives frozen. It's very nice. Ground control to Major Tom. We have a special on tribbles. Have we killed the last squirrel yet? I see there's one being butchered. Yes. Ambi, we have eliminated squirrels from the map. That is your revenge. See, squirrel comes in and kills Ambi. We don't just go out and take out that squirrel. We take them all out. Every darn one of them. Gots to go. So, Ambi, there are no more squirrels. Whichever squirrel killed you has been dealt with at this point. Right, so we've lost Vosseros the monkey, and we've lost Ambi the kitty cat. It's not going well for pets. Ambi's not wrong. I am a terrible pet owner. I probably should have confined them to base, and they would have been mildly safer. But how do you confine a cat? That just doesn't work. That's fundamentally inconsistent with how cats work. I've got a cat. He ain't being confined to anything if he don't want to be. And monkeys, how can you possibly confine a monkey? They're like people. You can't just lock them in a room. Well, I mean, you can. You can lock them in a monkey room. But they don't like it. They don't like, and they fling things at you. It's not good. Oh, Stabby, you're up and about. Good. How's Penge doing? Are you better since Stabby tended to you? Yes, you are not in danger of dying. Good. I'd like to keep most things alive in the colony today. I've already lost Ambi. We almost lost Penge because, bitten by a rat. I'd like to keep broadly everyone else alive as best we can. How's the wall coming along, guys? Slowly. Okay, it's a little slow up here. You're focused on getting that kibble that we kind of don't really need, but we'll take it anyway. We're going to have so much hay. The animals are going to be just fine. And there's a couple of less animals. What with Vosseros and Ambigone. We're finally butchering the rat that bit Penge. Excellent. Penge, you can eat your oppressor. That's how that's going to work. So it bit you, you're going to bite it in a sandwich. It'll be fun. What is this? Oh, Psychite tea, right. I forget why we have that. I don't remember making that. It must have come in a cargo pod or something. To confine a cat, you must put in a sealed box with a radioactive isotope. It would be a lousy time for RimWorld to go all superhero on us. Penge to get bitten by a rat. Ratman. Yes, maybe he could be a were-rat. He could be a lycanthrope. That would be fun. I'd be okay if RimWorld threw in lycanthropy into the game for no readily apparent reason. Somebody needs to really get working on the comms console. I'm not sure why. I'd just like to have more trading opportunities because we're going to need advanced components soon, and I only have one, and we don't have nearly enough to make all the things that I want to make because we only have one. I'm going to need the fabrication bench. I'm going to need all sorts of knickknacks around here, and one advanced component ain't going to cut it. All you need to contain a cat is a cardboard box. Incorrect, Lars. The cat is choosing to be confined at that point, but the cat will say at some point, no more box, and leave. I actually just had that little experiment with my laundry basket. The cat decided that, oh god, more mad rats. More mad rats. How many mad rats exist? Am I going to have to kill every animal on this map? Is that how this is going to go down, RimWorld? Because I'll do it. I will do it. Everyone except Penge, get out of bed, bring the war packers. We're just going to deal with this nonsense right now. Mech's already down here. So yeah, I just did that little experiment with my own cat and our laundry basket. And believe me, there was a point in time where the cat said, I do not wish to be confined to the laundry basket anymore, and left. You cannot confine a cat unless it wishes to be confined. Where is everyone? Oh, okay, good. Yeah, everyone just attack. Send out the war packers. Everyone just annihilate this rat. Possibly fairly quickly, please. My god, not one of you hit that thing. That was terrible. That was a terrible display. What are you still shooting at? Oh, more rats. Oh, right. Yeah. There's more of those guys. Yeah, sure. Go kill all of those. That one's wounded. I feel we should just go ahead and kill it. Hey, somebody just shot Harriet. Watch where you're shooting. Watch the friendly fire there, guys. Now Harriet's injured. This has not gone well. I'm just saying, this is a bad RimWorld day. Okay, all of you people can... Oh, wait, whoa. You're shooting at something else. What are you shooting at? It's more rats. Okay, Stabby. Stabby? Do you want to stab the rat? At all? Stab the rat, please. Stab it some more. Thank you. And there's more of them. How many of these things are there? Were the rats in league with the squirrels? Is this rat revenge for the squirrel eradication program? Or SEP, as we will call it from now on? Is this rat revenge for the SEP? I feel it is. I feel RimWorld's actually taken a very dark turn here. But okay, good job everyone, mostly. And let's all remember to eat the animals that we killed. That's how food works around here. Very tiny, but they're very, very tasty. And, I think we got all of those ones. All right, fair enough. The rats have come for... I think the rats are in league with the squirrels. We need to exterminate the boom rats yet. Yeah, they kind of do a good job of exterminating them. Oh god, it's happening again. A lynx is hunting wise guy. What the heck is going on with the animals? Anyone else watch that show, The Zoo, or whatever it is, where all the animals on the planet freak out and start killing people? I feel RimWorld has also watched that show. All right, everyone, back out of bed. Even Penge. It's a lynx. It's going to be mildly tougher than these other things were. And everyone just go attack. Release the war packers. I think we may have to kill everything on the map. Because Wise Guy is about to... Okay, all right, good dodge there, Wise Guy. Good dodge. Hey, guys, where are you going? Where are you going? Anyone feel like attacking this thing? Thank you. Appreciate it. Before it gets to the cat, please. Oh, okay, there we go. Okay. Do any other animals want to attach me? Attach me? Attack me. Do any other animals want to attack me today? Because apparently, probably the answer is yes. What is going on? Furry vengeance. No, I have not. But this is very much reminding me of Zoo or The Zoo or whatever it was. Kind of an underrated series. I don't know why there had to be more than one series, apart from the fact that nothing can be a finite series anymore. It just milk it till it dies and nobody wants to watch it anymore. Finite storytelling is a thing of the past, unlike Blake 7. But the first series of The Zoo, the first series of it, was very well done and quite underrated, I thought. And then it ended quite well. And then they went on to make a bunch more of them. Like, why? You actually finished the story off nicely, and now you're doing stupid things. But there it is. Stabby and Penge, are you both basically still okay? Stabby's taken some bites. Okay. And Penge, how are you feeling? Basically okay. Basically okay. Unfortunately, those are two of our strongest colonists, so we kind of need you guys up and running. And nobody has built my comms console yet. Are any other animals going to come and try and kill us? I feel we actually are in the middle of a war here. I feel we've started a war. This started with the death of Ambi. Like Archduke Ferdinand, one kill, one assassination has been the touchstone to a great war. We eradicated the squirrels, then the rats came for us, then they came back, then the lynx came. We've started a war. World War Fur or something. I don't know, but we've started a war here. Furry Vengeance is basically a good one for a movie night with Mrs. Dave. Brendan Fraser. Oh, I always like Brendan Fraser. And I mean that genuinely. A lot of people, for some reason, have some sort of dislike for Brendan Fraser. I'm not sure why. Perfectly pleasant actor to watch. I enjoy his movies. They're usually funny and usually action-oriented, so I'm in for that. Very good. Oh, Bristly Stranger's seen it too. Okay. Is it Netflixable? Because otherwise I don't know how you acquire visual entertainment. I know YouTube and I know Netflix. Mrs. Dave is apparently very keen on Amazon, whatever things they do on Amazon. And she's using my account to do it. I have to ask Mrs. Dave what my Amazon account is. That's how often I'm on Amazon. But if it's not on Netflix, I generally don't know how to acquire it. Engie, you built the lamp. That's good. It's a good start. I would love it if you actually built the comms console. That would be better. It's on YouTube. Oh, okay, that's even better. I know how YouTube works, broadly. I mean, it changes on a day-to-day basis. Oh, yeah, is somebody taking care of Harriet, by the way? Moderate blood loss, but no danger of death. Okay, good. Maybe we'll be able to keep that animal alive. Oh, dear. Right. Minor break risk. Is that... Oh, it's Mech. That's surprising. Mech, you're usually one of the more solid members of the community. You're transhumanist frustrated. We're going to work on that. We're definitely going to make you bionic at some point. But not today. We've got a ways to go with that. 8 without a table, that was kind of your choice. You decided to have a snack out in the middle of the field in the dark, and then you complained that it was dark and you didn't have a table. So I'm not really sure how to help you there. CB, welcome! You have no clue how YouTube works. I don't even know if YouTube has a clue how YouTube works. They probably don't. They're just winging it like the rest of us. But welcome. Welcome, CB. I mean, I know how to upload stuff, and then I just sort of hope for the best. Stabby, do you actually need that much medicine? Because you're not that injured, really, are you? Oh, Penge is fully healed. Good. All right, you have a little bit of blood loss. All right, I'll grant you that. You can have the Band-Aids and whatnot. Could somebody, Penge, now that you're up, well, you're going to have something to eat. Okay, who's playing Horseshoe? Frog, could you actually prioritize getting that generator back up and running? Thank you very much. Are any other animals going to attack me at this point? Turn this magic box on and Dave keeps popping up. I know, it's horrible, isn't it? It's I don't go away. There's like a video every single day, and sometimes 2 of them. It's just traumatizing. Bobcat recommends the Amazon Fire Stick. We've thought about that, and then we've thought about how much do we really need that. We would probably go that route when we do finally cut cable. And it's close. It's very close. There's really the only reason we turn on, air quotes, network TV, cable TV, is when we just want background noise. We don't really want to watch anything. We just sort of want a subtle background. I'll turn on something stupid and just, live PD or something and just watch silly people do silly things because I find it endlessly entertaining and it makes me feel really good about my life. But that's just background noise for us. We're not actively watching it. 1.76K subs. Nice going. 2K for Christmas. That would be delightful. Not likely. Thank you so much, Bristly Stranger. Not likely unless something... there's some brand new Crossroads Inn-esque explosion, but I don't really see that happening. No, I'm just kind of puttering along. I have no complaint. I am growing exactly as quickly as I should, frankly. Exactly as quickly as I should. And this kind of brings the conversation back to what we were talking about with Paulsley earlier, is for what I create and what I put into it, I'm growing basically exactly what I should be. Someone like Paulsley, who did, again, we've already said it, did everything right. Niche down, got good at what he was doing, had the right game at the right time, is definitely going to explode far higher than I may ever be. And I'm not saying that as any kind of complaint. I'm just very realistic about what I do. And what I do is a grossly oversaturated market, that there are a million of me. You can even get Disney Plus on it if you want. I really want Disney Plus. I really do. I want Disney Plus and I want DC online, or whatever it is they call it, DC TV or whatever and Titans. I'm not at all dissatisfied with 1.76K. That's very delightful to me. The views, Architect. But Crossroads Inn, I genuinely enjoy playing, and it's a much more complex game than many people thought it was going to be. And it's been a lot of fun. The biggest fun has been, and I say this in every Crossroads Inn video, the biggest fun has been the comment section, because nobody knows how to play this game properly at this point. I mean, a lot of people have played it all the way through. Boss Ross, I'm looking in your direction. But there's still a lot of stuff that's just kind of getting hashed out. And it's just been this one great learning experience. Like, the comment section has been the most helpful that I've ever had, because we're all kind of feeling it out. And what I start seeing is really fun things, like commenters are commenting to other commenters going, I tried that thing, it didn't work, but try this tip, that might work. And they're just kind of going back and forth. It's really been a lot of fun. And we're all kind of trying to figure out how to play the game together. And I genuinely enjoy playing it. So I have no problem keeping Crossroads on the channel. I like playing it. I won't turn down those views. That would be very, very silly. And it's opened, hopefully some new viewers to, I guess, check out what I do and see if they like other stuff. And it has been nice to see some of them flip over to other series that I've done and go, oh, hey, this is really cool too. I'm going to watch this one. That's really awesome. But to address the whole 1.7K, I am growing exactly as quickly as I should be. If there's some huge explosion down the road, great. That's fantastic. It's not super likely, though. If you look at my channel since the day I started it, I get these little micro bursts where I just get that right game at the right time. Something like Stellar Tactics, Parkitect, Chef, Crossroads Inn, where I get these little micro bursts. What I am very encouraged by, he says, knocking on wood that does not exist around him, is that I don't tend to lose a lot of people. And I'm not saying that out of ego. I just feel that the people who are reaching the channel are genuinely into the channel. And so it was just really a question of showing them the channel. I don't tend to have, like, when those great YouTube purges come along, I suffer those very well. I often don't even know that they happened. So that is encouraging to me, and that really makes me feel good. And it really is kind of something that keeps, the channel going and keeps me making stuff and going, like I said at the beginning of the stream, I absolutely love what I do. I've never had this much fun doing what is effectively a hobby in my life, and I've had many, many hobbies. And this one, I couldn't possibly enjoy this more. The only way I'd enjoy this more is if I had more time. That would be it. If I had more time to do it, that would be even more fun. But I enjoy every part of this channel, and I love what we've created. And I say we because I genuinely mean it. I just throw the videos out, guys. I sit down and I play video games and I talk about it. That's it. It's nothing remarkable here. I'm not reinventing the wheel in any way, shape, or form. But when I say we, it's kind of, for me, the best part of the channel has been this weird little community that's grown up around it. You can't find the unsub button. I'll put up a screenshot later, CB, so you can unsub. No worries, man. No worries. I'll put up a little screenshot later. Maybe I should do a tutorial on that. How to unsubscribe from the wee hours. No, God, no, please don't do that. I have 1.76k precariously. Let's not actually lose anyone. But it's this weird little community that kind of we've all become a part of. And that's all I know. I say this like 5 zillion times and you're all sick of hearing it. But when I do these streams, I genuinely am really looking forward to doing these streams. Like, I'm waiting all week to do this because I just love hanging out with you guys. And I love hanging out with the guys who have been here forever, and I love hanging out with the guys who are brand new. It's just this really weird group of friends that hangs out every Friday, and then the rest of the week you leave comments on my videos telling me how to play games better because I'm terrible at them, generally. I'm terrible. Should we be playing RimWorld? We should probably play RimWorld. That's a thing we like, right? People like to play RimWorld. That's ostensibly why people are watching this. Duck, why are you still asleep? Wake up! The llama, the war packas are in your room, and there are 2 war packas surrounding your bed, and you will not wake up for this. Charlotte and Farbrooks are right there. Harriet, are you still doing okay? You're basically okay. A little bit of blood loss, but somebody has tended to you. You have been seen by the nurse. Good. Okay. Angie, what are you doing? Oh, you're going out that door so you can continue to build the wall. How is the wall going? Still kind of slowly. Kind of slowly. It's the little flag icon. I just smash it in every video. Here's words I will never say in the wee hours. I will never ask anyone to smash anything. That will never happen. Unless it was, I don't know, the state or whatever. It was some sort of revolutionary talk. At no point in time, Bristly Stranger, will I ever ask anyone at all to smash anything on my channel. It will not happen. Unless, again, it is a revolutionary talk and we're talking about the state. In which case, I've gone off games, I've gone on to politics, and you should probably leave. So, and likewise, I would encourage you to never do that because it's just not going to work out. We're not those kind of people, Bristly Stranger. Let's not smash anything at all. Don't do that. Don't even do that at all, because, you know, computers are a somewhat delicate thing, and if you start smashing things, they could break. So maybe that's how I'll end my videos. Like, I would like to encourage you to smash whatever button it is I feel you should smash, but realistically, I'm going to encourage you not to do that, because it could damage your computer, and then you'd be very, very sad about things. That might be kind of a downer way to end the videos, though. But there it is. Yeah, nobody will be smashing anything. No. No omelets then if you cannot smash eggs. Well, all right, you raise a valid point, Lars. If I were spinning off into a cooking channel, which would actually be remarkably like the gaming channel, because I can't cook either. So it would be please tell me how to make an omelet in the comments section, because I've completely flubbed this. That would be the Dave cooking channel. I could do a fairly decent roast beef, and that's about it. That's basically it. No Super Smash Brothers, no, not at all. But yeah, really, Lars, you raise a valid point. If I were to spin off into a cooking channel, which would be equally as painful as everything else that I do, then I could encourage people to smash an egg. But let's take that a step further, Lars, if we can. Let's just jump on Lars's logic train here and take it for a little ride. When I make eggs or use eggs in anything, I say I don't cook, I do bake things. And there are often occasions where I need to break eggs for said baking. Eclairs, I'm looking in your direction. Oh, I haven't made eclairs in ages. I should make some of those for Christmas. They came out really good last Christmas. So if I were doing that, I would not really smash the egg. When I hear the word smash and egg, I picture myself violently throwing it onto the counter or on the floor, which is not really a good baking technique. I would lightly crack the egg and then split the egg open with my fingers. That's not as dramatic when you say it about a YouTube video. Hey kids, if you like the video, do please lightly tap it and then break it open with your fingers. It just doesn't flow. It doesn't really work out that well. You're making eggs wrong. No doubt. No doubt, Mrs. Dave is in charge of the eggs around here, unless I'm making eclairs, in which case I'm in charge of the eggs around here. I'm going to make a video where I say smash the sub button after everything I say. You should... Okay, CB. Do that, and then do, like, really huge pop-ups in the middle of the video every time you say it that say that. Smash that sub button, smash that like button, and do, like, crazy music and really, like, lightning-fast jump cuts. Like, boom, 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 jump cuts. And at the end of the video, you will actually have had no content except saying smash the like button or smash the sub button. Just really high intensity, likely to give someone a seizure editing. That would be good. Go ahead and do that. And air horns. Yes, you're absolutely right. You're absolutely right, Bruce. Throw in some air horns there and, some sort of comedy cartoon noises, and make sure the screen is completely filled all the time with little pop-ups encouraging people to like and subscribe over and over and over again. I am, as a viewer, I have actually recently been kind of searching for new content, or new creators, really, like searching for some new people to get into, because I have my core that I watch, and which is obviously no surprise. That's the Geek Cupboard. Everybody knows that I'm a fan. Nobody is surprised by that information, but also many a true nerd. There's a couple of Total War players that I enjoy watching, but I've been kind of bouncing around for new creators, particularly because although I am at work a lot, there is also a lot of downtime at work, and I don't get to just leave. I'm kind of stuck there while I'm doing nothing. So I've encountered a lot more YouTube than I traditionally do, and I've been a lot more varied about bouncing around. Anyway, long story short, I've been kind of bouncing around, checking out new creators and new gaming stuff and new videos in general on YouTube. I will tell you, as a viewer, if you open your video with smash that like button, or even any variation thereof, you don't even have to smash things or invite me to smash things. I will do neither. If you open up your video with telling me to like, sub, comment, blah, 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 I'm out. That's just me, though. I know, going back to the whole conversation about doing the channel correctly, it's probably what I should be doing. It seems to be working for literally everyone else. But I can't tolerate that. The second I hear that, if that's the opening of your video, I'm out. If it's the end of your video, that's okay. I've got your content then. I've received my entertainment at that point. I got what I came in for. If at the end of your video you want to invite me to subscribe, that's a great time to do it. Because if I've lasted that long, you must have done something right to keep me that engaged. So I might be likely to hit that subscribe button. I might not. But I'm going to be way more tolerant of that if you do it at the end of the video. If you open your video with, hey, like, subscribe, comment, I'm out. I'm out the door. I'm not even going to see your content. I'm just going to blow it right off and go on to whatever is next on the right-hand side there. Don't forget to bake the sub button at 350 for 10 minutes. Yeah, that's about right. That would be good for baking. You should do YouTubers Life OMG cooking channel, CB. Oh, I would love to see CB do YouTubers Life OMG, apparently. I'd like to see anyone do it. I changed... The gaming channel was so grindy. The game is grindy. But I think there was a point I reached after I stopped the gaming channel series, where I finally got to Space Mansion, where I turned around and I go, okay, it's wicked grindy, but it's actually pretty fun. And I found myself playing it on my own time. Especially when the fashion channel came out, because I only really played the gaming channel while I was doing the series. I didn't have time to mess around with any of the other channels. But they are all very different, and I really appreciated that they put some effort into making the channels that they have very different experience, so you get a lot of replayability. But it is actually a fairly fun game. I'm enjoying it. Did I put it back up on the channel because it is very easy for me to record? You're darn right I did. And I make no apologies for that. It's very easy for me to do a YouTuber's Life OMG video, apparently, and it does generate some views, so it all works out for everyone. People want to watch it, I want to play it, and that's kind of my fundamentals there. But wow, CB doing the cooking channel, that would be good. That would be very, very good. Hang on, Spike Little Girl, I have to approve that for some reason. I don't like it when and welcome, Spike Little Girl, always good to see you. I don't like when they keep wanting me to like and subscribe through the whole video. I know, yeah, you know what, tell me to do that at the end. Because, like I said, at that point, I got my buy-in fee. I got my entertainment. If you have kept me engaged to the end of your video, I might very well subscribe. But if you start your video with asking me to subscribe and like and comment and smashing buttons, that is not a really good idea. And then you keep popping that up during the video, I'm out. I'm just not going to tolerate that. I know this is free. I know I'm not paying you anything. I mean, unless there was an ad at the beginning. I'm not paying you anything to watch your video. So, it's well within your rights to hammer me with marketing if you choose so to do, but it ain't working on me. The problem is it's probably working on literally everyone else because it seems to be working. I guess if you're, a kid or a teenager, which is the majority of the marketplace of YouTube, then that works. Apparently, it doesn't work on me, but it does work. Dave will let you borrow his oven open outfit. Isn't that a great outfit, Boss Russ? I love that outfit. There's more YouTubers like OMG apparently coming up after the stream. I've got it scheduled for 4 o'clock today. Shameless self-promotion, but I do have fun playing that, and I kind of feel I've just got that game. I've got a rhythm of that game where I just jump in and it just works. It all works. There are some games that I record that I struggle with. I'm like, how am I going to try and be entertaining through this? What am I going to do here? And there are some, like YouTubers like OMG, apparently, that I can just jump right into. So it is fun to play. I do at the end sometime. Mostly I forget. Yeah, I've kind of got my regular. I've changed my outro many times. I've changed my intro many times. I've changed me many times on YouTube. But I've kind of got my outro where I do a very quick ask at the end. Like, hey, and for exactly the reason that I just said, I figure if you watch till the end of the video, maybe you would want to subscribe. And I'll just remind you that is an option. That's all I'm trying to do. Nobody is smashing anything. Absolutely nobody is smashing anything. How about in the middle of the video, it's kind of okay? I guess. I mean, I would prefer it wasn't. And I'll tell you what, I always go back to, I have always set my channel up around people that I watch. So I look at what other people do, and I go, I enjoy watching that. Maybe somebody else would. And the creators that I watch on YouTube, especially the gaming people, with rare exceptions, a couple of the Warhammer channels, there is one that I watch that he does take up like the first 3 to 4 minutes of the video self-promoting, whether that's asking you to like and subscribe or comment or talking about his last video or his next video or, some sort of thing before, like, can you just get to the Warhammer, please? In that scenario, I just scan ahead 5 minutes until we actually get into the video. So the short version of that story is, I should probably be playing RimWorld, right? Anyway, the short version of that story is I don't generally watch those people. So if you're throwing something in the middle, it's not that I think that's a bad thing. It's just I don't watch those people. So I have always kept mine to the end. And for a while, I didn't even do that. I just do like, yep, we're done kind of thing. But now I will do, hey, if you made it this far, maybe you want to subscribe. And that's an option that you have. And if you don't, cool. I'm still going to keep putting out videos, whether you subscribe or not. Coteries of New York is amazingly engrossing to both watch and play. I'm desperate trying to place myself. Good. I hope I get a chance to take a look at it in the reasonably near future. Bethesda's releasing Skyrim again. Why? Didn't we just have Skyrim VR? Which I never got into because I thought it would be ridiculously complicated like Fallout 4 VR was. Too many controls. That's the problem. What is ESO? I have no idea what ESO is. Somebody please rectify or clarify that, rather. I cut 6 inches off my hair and 4 inches off my beard. That's more than enough change. Are you still bristly, though? I mean, that's kind of the key. Otherwise, you're going to have to completely flip your channel around, man. I mean, you actually put bristly right at the start. And I think bristly has some very clear and obvious definitions attached to it. Oh, Elder Scrolls Online. Gotcha. Okay. So they're putting Skyrim in Elder Scrolls Online. Oh, that's good. That's actually a pretty good thing. Yeah, I know you used to play it because I used to watch you, and I think you were playing it with Mr. G, I believe. I know I'd catch a couple of those Saturday morning streams that you used to do. Those were very fun. Almost got me to play the game, but I just didn't want to add another MMO into my life. I've got plenty on my plate as it is in terms of game. Oh, good, all the rice is done. Speaking of rice, we should probably kill more animals. First off, are there any squirrels left? Aha! 2 squirrels have braved the map. 2 squirrels are dead. And make sure we kill all the turkeys because they're pure evil. And we must eradicate turkeys from the planet. And while you're out, grab an ibex because that's a lot of meat. Yeah, I think you were playing it with Mr. G, as I remember. And if I'm misremembering that, feel free to correct me. It's just you played a lot of stuff with Mr. G on Saturday mornings, and I used to catch quite a few of those. You're very bristly. Oh, good. Bonus Stage Rob and King Starscream. Really? Did I watch you play that with King Starscream? Huh. I wish he'd start making videos again. I wish the two of them would, King Starscream and Space Bear. I know, I get it. Not everyone wants to do this, but damn, I love their stuff. You could not write that kind of comedy if you sat down and tried to put a video with King Starscream and Space Bear playing the same game. You could not, if you possibly tried. If you gathered the greatest comedians on the planet, they could not write that comedy. It was so organic and so real. I still go back and watch those because it's very rare that any YouTuber gets me to be on the floor laughing. And it's even rarer that Mrs. Dave will sit there and watch this and be laughing. She fully supports, in fact, overly supports what I do with the channel. But she's not into it. It's not her thing. She supports, but she's like, I'm not going to watch YouTube gaming videos. It's not what I do. But when King Starscream and Space Bear were streaming, she was all over that like a cheap suit. She thought it was hysterical, because it is. Their Skyrim was amazing, CB. I cannot... Wow, maybe I'll queue that one up. I've been kind of a little starved for something lately. I've rewatched so much of Penge's stuff, it's starting to get creepy. I've watched his XCOM several times in a row because it's just pleasant. It's just nice. And even though I know what's going to happen, maybe I'll queue that up. Oh, that would be good. Some Space Bear Skyrim with King Starscream in the background. Oh, if two people were going to quit, I'm so sad it was them, because they're so damn good at this. It's so organic and so funny. You couldn't write this comedy. If you tried, you couldn't write this comedy. Stabby, I see you're up and watching TV. Good job, you. I need to sip from my beverage that I've had to the left-hand side for, about an hour, and my throat is very dry. Bear with me 1 second. Thank you. Oh, that's better already. Yay, I can stop shouting at people. Engie, what are you doing with the wood? You're hauling it to a stockpile. Okay. Interesting choice. We don't really need that, but, good job. We probably don't have a lot else pending. They have finally built the comms console. Actually, they built it game days ago. I just ignored it because I was talking about things, which is, the nature of the stream. P.S., if anyone is struggling to find out when we're going to start playing RimWorld, you're not really on the right stream for that. Real life got in the way, a lot of drama in the background. I know. I was on the periphery of a lot of that, and I know it was mostly real life. They just have... you know what? Let's be honest. They have more important things they want to do. I get it. They had just things that this was not... this was a mild hobby for them, and they enjoyed it, and they did it, and then they left. And hopefully someday they'll get back into it. But if they don't, you know what? That's what they wanted to do. It's just depressing for fans. It's like, God, you were so good. Why don't you do this all the time? I'm totally going to queue up the Skyrim. That's a great suggestion. Start to finish Skyrim. Well, start to finish until they didn't feel like playing it anymore. It is so funny. So funny. Payu, you got that ibex. Nicely done. We could use some more veggies around the house. We've got this rice here. Oh, the blight is still kicking around. Guys, can you get rid of the blight, please? We like less blight around the place. Less blight, especially if it gets into the Devil Strand. Because that stuff takes like a game year to grow. It's really fussy. I think they did finish the base game. I remember one of the last episodes, it might have been the last one, where I was actually in tears. I was laughing so hard. Actually in tears. Have you got a trade beacon in your stockpile? Yes, I do, John. So, absolutely. I actually put those down first. There is one here in this storage, and there's one in here somewhere in this storage. Oh, there it is. It's under these blocks. Yeah, trade beacon in each storage area. So that should cover the bulk of what I want to sell anyone. I often, if I'm heavy on food, I sometimes put one in the freezer. If I've just got a ton of meat, which we will once all my trap corridors start catching all the animals, but it's not going to work right now. I do see you finish the wall on this side. That's great. Well done there. So now the wall can start to come. Oh, it's going to be a big wall. Big wall here. Where do I want this to go? But yeah, long story short, John, I absolutely do have the trade beacons up. Did they change things in RimWorld so you can trade goods from stockpiles that are inside spaceships? With spaceships, yes. Yes. So I didn't know that didn't used to happen. And now that you're saying that out loud, or at least typing it out loud. I don't know how loudly you're typing. But yeah, I have always known that to be the thing. That if you put a trade beacon and anything inside its radius can be traded. I didn't know it didn't used to be like that. Is it all right if I like... link the channel here. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Of course, CB. Of course. You got pretty much free reign here. You know that. Last time I played, trade beacons didn't work indoors. Yeah, no, they totally do, and I never knew they didn't. Combat supplier. Speaking of trade beacons. Excellent. What a good time that will be. Yes, somebody... wait, who... Mech, you're our social person. Go call the combat supplier. Let's see if we can get some trading done. We don't really actually have a lot to trade back. We've got a lot of skins. Maybe we can unload some of those if they want them. They might not, though. Ooh, we got a lot of hay. I don't think they're going to want that. More blight just appeared. Oh, super. Super. Somebody cut that, please. I almost just want to get rid of this growing zone. That will solve the problem eventually. But I'll keep it. I'd like to get that Devil Strand going. I have an orbital trade beacon. I have an orbital trade beacon game. I totally have that. Why are you implying that I don't? It's right there. Okay, that's concerning. You have some components for sale. I'll take those. What do you want? What are you willing to buy? One shotgun. Okay, you are a combat trader. That's it. That's all you want is a shotgun. Got anything really good? Like super good? Assault rifle would be nice. I don't know if I want to spend that kind of money on it. The roof does not need to be open, Bristly. I do this every night that I play RimWorld by myself. This works like a charm. Does not need to be unroofed. Can be inside. I'm just not sure why that pop-up happened. Just for giggles, I'm just going to take what I can get here. Now, did you actually complete that trade? Why are you telling me I don't have an orbital trade beacon? It's literally right here. Orbital trade beacon. Done. And it's powered. It's got power. That's how power works. Is the beacon activated? Yeah. I can't see why it wouldn't be. Yep. Beacon is on. Beacon is powered. Maybe it's just the first time you do that, that pops up. I don't remember. Maybe it's just reminding you that you need that. Orbital trade beacon, power's on, is connected, etc., etc. Huh. Maybe that's just a first-time pop-up. I don't know. I wish we had traded more stuff so I could see if it actually left. Is it roofed? This works fine in every other game I've ever played, Bird Brains. It does not need a roof. I mean, it does. It can have a roof. It can totally have a roof. Every other stockpile that I have in every private game that I play has a roof. Reinstall it. Maybe. Maybe. I'm not even sure. I need to do a better trade. I need to see if things were actually taken out of here. Although, I think that shotgun used to live right here. I'm pretty sure that shotgun lived right here. And there ain't no shotgun there anymore. It's not. No. I am encouraged by the fact that I do not see a shotgun. There is no shotgun here. So I think they happily beamed the shotgun off into space or wherever it is they felt like taking it. I'm just kind of looking while I'm saying it, but I do not see a shotgun in any stockpile. No. No, I think we're good. Maybe that was just a first-time pop-up of reminding you that you have to have an orbital trade beacon. I don't know, but it seems to have worked. So when the next one comes by, we'll try and trade more stuff and see if we can figure that out and see if that pops up again. But I think we unloaded the shotgun. We've sent the shotgun into space through a roof. I mean, it really, realistically, should be unroofed. RimWorld is so finicky about real-world stuff sometimes. But through a roof, with our powered orbital trade beacon, Couchbum will be right back. We will look forward to that. But yeah, I think we unloaded a shotgun. Birdbrains has to leave. Oh, sorry, Birdbrains. I'm sorry. Well, you know where we are. You know where we are because you have your own channel on the Discord. Shameless self-promotion, link down below. So yeah, you know where to find you when you need to, I think. What do we need to do in the short term? Probably continue working on the wall. Do we have more stone blocks queued up to be made? Because the answer is probably no. And also, does anyone want to move that anywhere? Or are you just going to leave that on the floor? It's not very polite. Where's my... oh, somebody's finally making clothes. Good. Where's the... that's what I'm looking for. There we go. The stonecutter's table. Yeah, I thought we might be out of the bill here. I know I can put it on due to have X number or do X number of times. I don't know why with the stonecutters one. I just kind of like to have a little more manual control of it. I don't know why. I have no idea why. I flicked back, and yes, you sold the shotgun through the roof. Good. Excellent. Oh, well done. Well done for going back in time. Yeah. All right, so that did work. It must just be one of, like, a first-time pop-up. You know, when you first use the orbital Whoozy McWhat's-it there. We've made a parka. Delightful. Delightful. Probably just reminding you that you need an orbital trade beacon, and if you're starting this trade without one, you're going to be SOL. Fired it off into space. Did we down the UFO? No, it's a very tiny shotgun. Maybe when we get the pump-action chain shotgun later, that might do the job. But that one, not so much, really. Again, short-term goals are what? What do I really need to do around here? I guess just complete the wall. That would be my ideal. So I'm going to take... What have I got a lot of? I do have way more steel than I think I do. We just haven't hauled it to a stockpile yet. Let's see if we can get this done out of granite again. So give me structure, granite wall. Yeah, granite wall. Thank you very much. Let's build that like, oh, I don't know, this-ish. And then, oh, hang on. Check that. I want to encompass that steam vent. Yeah, I want to encompass that steam vent. Just in case I want to use that later, I'd like it to be inside the wall rather than out. So go... actually, if we're going to do this, we may as well incorporate this building. There we go. Okay, get on that when you're ready, kids, and throw a door or two in there just for argument's sake. Actually, you know what? I'm going to put one of my hunting corridors in here. Hang on. So cancel that. Give me the granite walls again. Let's get a hunting corridor in here. Some people say trap corridor. I say free lunch. So, what do I want? Security. Do a steel spike trap, if you would, please. There, and so on, and so on, and so on, and so on. And one more for good measure, just in case they make it all the way down there, which they won't, because they'll be dead. And then that, and that. Perfect. Okay. So you kids get on that, if you could. Oh, there's a bunch of muffalos out there. Oh, wait a minute. I haven't checked for squirrels recently. Are all the squirrels dead? Yes. All the squirrels still dead. Good job, team. While I'm looking at it, go grab a couple more ibexes and maybe a muffalo for good measure. We can't risk any more of our pets being destroyed. I was meaning to ask you, do you ever have issues with your streams on YouTube where some of the stream gets cut out and only like an hour is left on there? Not that I'm aware of. No. Everything seems to get captured well, barring the whole Streamlabs debacle. I wish I could just dial back Streamlabs to when it worked. That would be ideal, but I can't. So I'm stuck streaming through a completely different program, and I don't like it as much because I can't do as many fun things on it. Well, I can, but I have to work a lot harder to do it. So, there's a point where I'm like, okay, I'll just stream. So, short answer to your question, no. No, I haven't. It seems to go out fairly well. I do egotistically often watch it back after I'm done. Not ego, I just want to check that it came out okay, and just basically check that it came out okay is really the answer to that. But no, I haven't really had that problem. I have had that happen in the past, but not. In fact, it'll probably show up today because I actually stopped the stream. But anyway, I've had that happen once or twice in the past, but not for a long time. Not for a long time. Did you know with Bombcat The US M81 Woodland camouflage is based on an experimental 1948 pattern. Scaled it up 60% and darkened the colors so it would fade to the target colors. I was thinking about streaming on here again, but I've had that issue before. Yeah, I have not had that issue. I think I can recall that issue happening in the past, but not for a long time. It actually seems to be a lot better in terms of this is what I streamed, this is what YouTube recorded, this is what goes out on the channel. So, and I always, of course, have a backup recording of this. This is recording to my computer as we're streaming it, so even if the worst happened, I could recapture it, and I often do that to kind of chop it up and do little snippets of it for here and there. But yeah, no, that's a very, very long-winded way of answering your question, which is no. No, that's the simplest way to answer it. Spike Little Girl, what? What? Do that too, but the streams count as views on YouTube. Yeah, right. No, that's very true. And now Vosros is humming. Are we questioning something, or are we just having a big humming contest? I think, Vosros, you are in the lead. I don't know if you've won, because I don't know if the contest is over. I'm not even sure what the contest is. But so far, you are number one on the leaderboard for humming, quite contentedly. So I don't know. Spike Little Girl wants to return with a different She may be able to leapfrog over you on the leaderboard, but right now you're in the lead. Redfoot, just for argument's sake, what are you off to do? You're going to go relax socially. Fleeb, you're actually about halfway through the multi-analyzer, which is basically useless because we're not going to be able to make it. You know what I haven't done yet? I haven't marked out my chocolate trees. I won't get them this year. Maybe. If I'd only done that, I might be able to get them this year, but I probably won't. But let's get a growing zone of chocolate, because that will be awesome. So start that there, and then I'm actually not even sure I have someone who's good enough to do it. Apparently I do. I haven't been told otherwise. I don't know why do we have this one space here? Okay, apparently there's something there. What is that, mud or something that won't grow? Okay, whatever it is, we'll get some chocolate trees. Oh, lots of humming. Yeah, Bristly Stranger, I feel, has very much taken the lead right now. I was just trying, how could you expand the fence around the camp? Oh, slowly is really the answer to that. It's certainly one of the larger walls that I've ever constructed, and I'll probably not go around the lake, I don't think. I'll definitely come down here and encapsulate the steam generator here. I might go around the lake this way. I'm always just thinking of where am I going to expand. I've got plenty of room up here to expand. Plenty of room. And we don't really need a whole lot of room. My next step will probably be getting better beds and bedrooms for people, just so they're generally happier. But we've got a lot of our fundamentals in place. The combat supplier left comm range. That's fine. They'll get that part of the wall built, and then I'm going to peel it over to that little section of wall. May as well use it. It's there. There's no reason not to use it. Then maybe over to that section of wall, and then I'll probably go around the lake on the inside. Yeah, we just need more materials. We need way more stone blocks. Thankfully, there's a ton of chunks everywhere. So there's plenty of chunks we can be using. We just need to make them into stone blocks, which people will eventually do. It's the Great Wall of Dave. Yes, we're building a wall, and we're making somebody else pay for it. I don't know who. Whomever our nearest neighbors are that are generally lovely people, we're going to make them pay for something that is broadly useless. Oh, that's a lot of humming, Bristly Stranger. And beard stroking, which is apropos, really. I would expect no less of you. Right. I don't think I have any other short-term goals. They'll get on with that. We can still use that. How many components do I have? 25? That's not very many. That's not very many at all. Oh, Mech killed a Muffalo. Good job there. I would love to throw up the geothermal generator just to have it, because there's no such thing as too much power. But I'm a little shy on components right now. Might not do that until we can start making our own, which might be a little bit while. Fleeb's got to still do the research. Then we've got to get the materials that we need to build the thing. The advanced fabrication bench or whatever, or the fabrication bench. Anyway, long story short. Jake Joden, welcome! Welcome! Oh, I can't even attempt to do that one right now, Vosros. I'm better with Steve! It flows off the tongue better. So, yeah, welcome, Jake. Welcome. Welcome just in time for me to probably stop the stream, because I can't think of really what we need to do in RimWorld right now. And I'd also like to eat dinner. Or indeed actually food, period. I would like to eat food. I've been recording and editing all day, and I've had 2 yogurts, which is not as satisfying as I really want it to be, if I'm brutally honest about it. So not as really filling as I might traditionally enjoy. Plus, Mrs. Dave is at work, so I could play games really, really loud, and nobody would care. Or I could watch really bad TV, except I won't, because I'm going to go start recording more stuff, because I need to get more things backlogged for more things later. Anyway, and now I'm losing the ability to speak English, possibly due to fatigue, possibly due to hunger, mostly due to I've just been talking for an hour and 35 minutes straight. But that's kind of what we're all here for, isn't it? So, new cooking experiment, coffee eclairs. I like coffee as coffee. Vossros, I do not like coffee in any other format. No, really. I don't like coffee ice cream. I don't want coffee-flavored things. I like coffee as coffee. I'm very fussy like that. I like, for instance, peanuts. Take peanuts, please. I like peanuts either as peanuts or as peanut butter. Please do not put peanuts in any other format in my food. Like peanut oil. That's awful. Nobody should eat that. If you want to eat a peanut, go eat a peanut. If you want to mash it down or smash that peanut button, then go ahead and eat peanut butter. But don't put it anywhere else. English is a foreign language to me too. That's you know what, this is the part of the stream where I just start going bip, 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 bip. So it's not even going to be any language very soon, Lars. It will be no language at all. Next episode of Crossroads In should be tomorrow. It should be. I have it. I just haven't edited it. It's a fun one too. I liked this one. We got more stuff done. I feel we got farther along in our accomplishments with this one. It's there. It's recorded. I just haven't edited it. It will probably go up tomorrow. Do I have Instagram? I do not. And I'll tell you why, Jake. Because you asked. Because you showed a curiosity. I don't really know what to do with it. I mean, I had Instagram for my business. When I owned my own business, I used Instagram frequently. And I just don't know what to do with it with a gaming channel. It's one of those things that's always kind of... I'll tell you, Jake, there's like a checklist. Not a physical checklist. I haven't written it down. But there's like a mental checklist I have of things I need to do with the channel. That's on there. That's on that list. Figure out... it's not figuring out Instagram. I'm perfectly aware of how Instagram works. I've used it. I still technically have it. I haven't looked at it in over a year, but I still technically have it. So it's not a question of knowing how Instagram works. It's really knowing, like, what would I do with that to promote the wee hours? Because I know people do it. I haven't really investigated. It's just been sort of backburnered and backburnered and backburnered. And I've never really gotten around to it. So, as usual, if you're expecting short answers to any question, Jake, you're in the wrong channel. So, a long-winded way to answer your question, which is, no, I don't. That's the short answer to that question. No, I do not have Instagram. It's something that should get done for the channel at some point. It's just probably not going to happen tomorrow morning or anything. Stig is indeed the MVP. Spike, little girl, you are not wrong about that. You are so not wrong about that. Spike is... Spike. Okay, I've lost the ability to speak English or remember major characters in my own games. Stig is indeed the man. Spike, little girl is awesome too, but Stig is indeed the man. And there is a drunk owner pawing and is declaring his love for him. I do love Stig. I wish there's an update in Crossroads In to promote. Not just upgrade, because I know there's that little upgrade thing, and I know employees gain levels. I get that. I would actually like to see some sort of hierarchy in the tavern where I could actually promote Stig to GM. Stig needs to be general manager of that place because he's the only one who's got anything going on. I know he's got that slacker trait. It has not been proven to me. Slacker is not Stig. He is going and doing everything. But yeah, so I would love to see that maybe as a future update in my dream world of Crossroads In, where you could establish sort of owner, general manager, I don't know, bar manager, whatever. I always look at games like Crossroads Inn and Tavern Tycoon like real world bar restaurants, and having had some experience there, that's probably one of the reasons that I have so much fun with those kind of games, with tavern management games, is I've kind of been there. And comparing those games to the real world is a lot of fun. Crossroads Inn is, I guess slightly more accurate than, well, I mean, Crossroads Inn is just infinitely more in-depth than Tavern Tycoon. Tavern Tycoon, at its heart, it's an extremely basic game. It's a very, very basic game. It's a fun game, but it's very basic in what you really need to accomplish. It's not hard to figure out how to play Tavern Tycoon, says the guy who just lost the last scenario because of poor management. But anyway, Crossroads Inn is much more complicated. There it is. I, guys, am going to call the stream there because I'm very hungry, and I would like to go eat food. And then I'm probably going to knuckle down and record either Paranoia or something else that I haven't told people about. Or more Crossroads Inn, or more Phoenix Point. I've got to get that going too, and I love Phoenix Point. That's a lot to do. I'm very, very, very busy. Wait until the new year. Crossroads Inn adds puppies and kids. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. I think my final word on Crossroads Inn is that obviously I think everyone is on the same page that it was released very hastily and was riddled with bugs. It was a wonderful buggy nightmare, much like Chef was when Chef first came out. There's a game I should check back in with, see how that's doing. But Chef was very similar to Crossroads Inn. It was just a buggy nightmare that everyone enjoyed. But I am really encouraged by how frantically the developers are working on it. There are patches coming out, almost daily still, which I suppose is really not what you want to say about a game that they still have to keep patching it all the time. But they're frantically working on it, and they're frantically adding new stuff to it. Like, they're really into this. That's how it seems. So I'm very excited to see where Crossroads Inn goes in the future. I don't think it's certainly not leaving the channel anytime in the near future. I still want to do the campaign. I've still got to get a game back to where I had the campaign and then jump back in before the whole crash to desktop issue that we were having. It's just, seriously, just finding the time to do that. Because that involves no benefit to the channel immediately. It's just really me sitting there and playing the game, which is fine. But I'm always doing that going, wow, I could sit here and play the Crossroads Inn campaign, or I could go record Crossroads Inn Sandbox, and that will have a benefit to the channel immediately. So it's a fine line. It's a fine line. Hugs and kisses in the new year. Stig. Oh, I hope it better be gender neutral, Boss Ross. It better be, it will be 2020 when that comes out. So I better be able to romance anyone I want to romance. Stig, I'm looking in your direction. I'm looking at Couch Mom is heading home. You know what? So am I, CB. I'm going to call the stream there. Thank you so much for coming, CB. I appreciate it. It's 2020. I know it's a game in medieval times, but it's in 2020. That better be gender neutral, because I will absolutely marry Stig just to keep him where I need him to be, which is GMing that thing. But guys, I'm going to call the stream there. I am tired and hungry, and I've got more stuff to record, so I can make a vague attempt to keep you guys entertained as best I can on the channel. So that's happening. There is more. Here's my self-promotion thing. Here's my Smash thing, or whatever we're smashing these days. There is more YouTubers Life OMG apparently coming out in 15 minutes, and I was really pleased with this episode. I like the way this series is going. So that'll be out momentarily. I will see you guys here next week. Friday does appear to be set in stone as my day off. So the Friday stream back up and running on a regular basis. There should be, barring the holidays coming up, because we do have holidays coming up and that can interrupt things. But barring that, Friday stream is locked in. Guys, I say it every single time, but I really genuinely appreciate you guys coming out and watching this nonsense every week. I love doing it. I really do. Despite how hard it is and how much time it takes, I genuinely love doing this, and I love you guys showing up, and I respect that I take time out of your life for you to come and watch this silliness. So thank you very much again for that. I will see you next week. Otherwise, you know where to find me. Oh, thank you so much, guys. Goodbye, and goodbye.